All right, today we're going to talk about poetry and making connections between different types of literature. We're going to focus on either a poem or a song of your choice and make some thematic connections to Flowers for Algernon. So, in another activity this week, I am having you guys look at theme. And so, theme is going to be what we're going to base this activity on as well. You're going to be using the same themes that I had you look at in that theme activity earlier this week. So the three themes that you're going to focus on are ignorance is bliss, all human beings deserve to be treated with dignity, and everyone, regardless of disability, can contribute to society. So with those three themes in mind, I want you to specifically think about maybe a song that you know or a poem that you've heard that might have a similar theme to one of those three things. Now, you might be thinking, I don't know any poems or any songs that have a similar theme. So this is where you get to explore. I want you to search for a poem or a song. You can find something out there on the internet that that connects to one of those three themes. So you're only going to be finding one. I have the instructions written out for you right here under where it says instructions. So you can go back and you can look at that as well. But I feel like it's going to be the easiest just to show you what you're expected to do today. So this is a digital assignment. You don't need any paper for it at all. I do suggest that you use some of the information in the other theme activity if you've gotten to it already. It might help you out. All right, so after you take a look at those themes and you get a good idea of what those are, you're going to come down here to this colorful picture of the slide deck. You can see I've made the template for you already. It's going to ask you if you want to make a copy, and you do want to make a copy. So do that. All right, the first thing that I want you to do is go up to the title where it says copy of. I want you to highlight that. I want you to change that. I want you to make that your last name, comma, first name, dash, class period, and then it'll still say Poetry Connections for you there. First, I want you just to look on here. I have those three themes listed for you. They are over here on the left-hand side. You're going to choose one of those themes to find a poem or a song for. So the other themes, you can just click on those boxes and delete them. So whichever ones that you decide to go with, you delete the extras and you will just end up with one theme there. That's going to let your teacher know specifically what theme that you are going to focus on when you find your poem or your song. So now is kind of the fun part. You get to explore the internet or think of a song or a poem that you already know that shares a similar theme. And you're going to tell me, what is the name of that poem or song? You're going to put the title right over here on this right-hand side. Who is the author of that poem, or who is the artist that sings or wrote that song? And you will fill that in right there. Then I want a link to the song or the poem lyrics. I want to be able to read that whole thing so that I can see for myself that this poem exists, and yes, it does actually connect to the theme that you chose. The last thing that you're going to do is write a paragraph explaining how the theme that you chose is present in both Flowers for Algernon and the poem. I want you to choose specific pieces of text evidence or specific things that happen in the song or in the poem and in the story that both help to support that theme that you chose, so you can make a connection between your two different pieces of literature. Okay, when you are done with that, you're going to get your shareable link, which I need to move that down so you can see. So get your shareable link. You're going to change it to where anyone at MISD with the link can edit. Your teachers really like seeing that revision history, so make sure that that is available for us. You are going to go back to the website right there. On the website, I have the submission form for you, so fill that in with your last name, first name, teacher, class period, and then, yes, you will paste your shareable link make sure that you send yourself a copy of the responses so that you have a receipt, proof that you turned it in, and then hit submit. Make sure after you submit it, you let your teacher know so that we can pull it up and we can go ahead and sign off on that for you so that we know that you've turned it in and we can track your progress. If you have any questions or any concerns, if you're having trouble, let us know and we will help you out. If you're struggling with this one, it's possible that you've just chosen one of the harder themes. So you might want to then search for a different theme before you just give up on this, okay? Remember, there are 3 themes that you can choose from, and so I think that you've got a lot of options here that'll be good for you. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. Bye.